Well, welcome all of you to our 2019 Spraberry High School Fall Concert with a little bit of Veterans Day celebration thrown in as well. My name is Andy Esselwine. I'm the Director of Bands here at Spraberry High School, and we're so glad to have you with us. It's a nice crowd tonight, and we appreciate your attendance. Tonight you're going to see three of our concert bands. To this point in the year, our primary ensemble that you've seen performing is our Spraberry Marching Band. We have had a really great season. Weather has been fun, but we have had a great season putting together our show called The Phoenix. And looks like we get to continue to at least another week, maybe a couple more, depending on how the football team does. So we are going to be at Lanier High School this Friday, supporting them as they take on Lanier in the first round of playoffs. So come on out if you can. It's not too far away, and we'd love to have your support. But tonight, what we want to do is have a little bit of what we call a demonstration concert. So externally, we call this the Fall Concert. Internally, we like to think of it as a demonstration concert. For you, as parents and family members and friends of our program, we'd like to demonstrate what we've been doing for the first 3 months of the year. For us, and for our students, we want to allow them, demonstrate to them what it feels like to be on stage, what it feels like to put on the tuxedo dresses, and what it feels like to perform at a very high level. So we've been working at this now for 3 months. For our freshmen, our goal for the first part of the year is to bring all of our freshmen into our program. We have 3 middle schools feeding us directly. We also get students coming in via school choice and other avenues into our program. So what we want to do is get the freshmen into our program, let them understand how we do things, what the expectations are, and how we want to perform. For our 10th, 11th, and 12th graders, the first 3 months is about, in many cases, getting them used to the new level of literature. Maybe they moved up from concert to Sim 2, or from Sim 2 to Sim 1, or in some cases from concert to Sim 1. So it allows them a chance to get used to the new literature, the new difficulty, get used to the new expectations. We also continue all the background things and fundamentals that we need the students to learn, from tone to intonation to articulation to dynamics to everything that makes music what it is. So the first 3 months for us is really a training ground. We're really excited to show off what they're doing tonight. So just a little bit of a background, just so everybody knows, because it's a little bit different tonight for us as an ensemble. So all the wind players, and the winds are the flutes all the way through the tubas that are sitting up here, they are in a class on their own. So in concert band's case, they're in first period. The percussionists in the back are in a completely different class. They're in fourth period. What we do during the fall semester is we have the percussionists in their own techniques class, and this allows us to get them trained, to teach them everything that they need to know. Many of them have learned at middle school, but we want to refine and improve. So the fun part, fun in parentheses, and the high wire act that we walk tonight is that in many cases, the percussionists and the winds have never played the music together. We've trained the percussionists how to do it in their class. We've trained the winds how to do it in their class. And we put them together, and we see what happens. Most of the time, you won't even notice a difference. Every once in a while, there might be a little blip, or a percussionist look a little nervous because it's the first time they perform. Now, the percussionists have performed with recordings and things like that, and we hope that the training we're doing helps them. And so it's a little fun aspect of what we do, and it's really cool. It's really a huge tribute to both the winds and the percussion that they can do this pretty seamlessly for the most part. So it's just something that we do on this concert. We've thought of ways, well, maybe we play the music without the percussion. It's just not right. Maybe we do this, and this is the best way to do it, and it's a fun little part of what we're going to do. So each of the bands is going to play 3 tunes, except for Sim 1, we're going to play 4, just in a little bit of a Veterans Day celebration. And we would like to just have a wonderful evening, and we appreciate you coming out tonight. So our first band is our Spraberry High School Concert Band. This band is made up of primarily freshmen and sophomores. They play level 3, 4, and hopefully work up into level 5 on the GBA scale. Level 6 is the highest. And so we are really excited. They're really sounding great. Maybe one of the better sounding concert bands we've had in a long time. So we're really proud of them. The concert band is under the direction of Mr. Terrace Ellis. And they'll be performing 3 songs for you tonight. Based on Timepiece, Waltz Number 2, and Factory Rest. So, would you please welcome to the stage the Spraberry High School Concert Band under the direction of Mr. Terrace Ellis.
All right, hello everyone. I'm Mr. Ellis, and I primarily work with the concert ensemble, and that was really good. So, really excited. As Mr. Esselwein said, it is an adventure. It's the first time we've ever played that with percussion. So, we cross our fingers and, we train, and hopefully it works, and it did that time. So that's a win. Everybody should be excited about that. One of the first things that we work on when I see these students the first week of school is they're coming from 3 different middle schools. Some of them are moving in, some of them were at other high schools, and they come over to Spraberry. So I have 60 students in front of me that have never been together before. Of all, different ability levels. There are kids that, just barely can get through the instrument, the basics of the instrument. There are kids that are a little bit more advanced. And so it's a bit of it's a hard task to get through and get them to be a cohesive unit. So the first thing I do is we just sit and we think about our joy for music. All right? Do you enjoy making music? And once that turns into a yes, then that takes care of all of the hard work and the fundamentals that we have to get to. And so this group in particular, that's just been the theme of our year. Waking up, and we have class, they have to be in their seats at 8:28 in the morning, ready to play. And the first thing that we do every morning is we sing, right? So you can imagine singing at 8:30 in the morning. But that's the first thing that we do. We just awake the musical mind, and we just, fall in love with music. And then once you do that, learning scales, learning rhythms, and doing all the fundamentals tend to fall in place. And so, I think this group as a whole, they were challenged. I played some music for them, and they said, we're gonna play this song, actually, Timepiece, all right? And you should have seen the eyes, like, whoa, no way, right? No way. And I hope you guys can just sort of recognize the hard work that you put into that song and how it came to life, right? And so that is the gist of it. We talk about this little graph that I've drawn on the board periodically, and it's essentially this: the better you get at your instrument, the more fun you'll have, right? So if you want to enjoy making music, you gotta work hard at it. The harder you work, the greater the payoff. And so I think tonight we're starting to see the realization of that mantra and that goal. And so I'm excited. So the rest of our program, I picked a program for this first concert as a way to sort of give them a variety of things to play. Music that's fun and engaging, but also kind of stretches them a little bit. And so we got late in the semester, and I decided to go pull out the Shostakovich. Shostakovich is one of our great classical composers. And so the Waltz Number 2 is one of my favorite waltz melodies that he wrote in the 1950s, I think. And so we pulled it out, and we played it, and I played it for him, and there was another one of those, whoa, no way we can play that. And you guys are in for a real treat. It's going to be great. And so we'll close out our program. We have a great student teacher with us this semester. Mr. Worthen's going to be up, and he'll conduct your final tune, which is Factory Risk. So we'll close out our program, concert band, with Waltz Number 2 and Factory Risk. Thank you.